Hello, city builders. This is Hubba back for round 2 in this mass transit stream. We're still doing pretty well with most of our metrics. It doesn't look like the city's been impacted negatively at all by eliminating the little bit of mass transit that I had already.
So hurry in and get them while they last. After all, why take a little bite when you can take a big bite?
Let's see if we can find a different station here. Deep focus.
At the Forest Foundation, we
See what
care
deep
about
focus does
3
for
things.
us.
Tree things, nature things, and the
All
third
right.
thing, bird things.
Now, I'm still working on the
Things and
interior
birds
loop.
are being destroyed at an alarming rate. That's why our goal is to get
We
bird to every bird on Earth.
have made
You may
our
stop living in
first
trees
turn.
ages ago. It's time we
And we're
invited
gonna
birds
make
indoors with the rest
a
of
left
us.
turn here
Do your
and
part
head
text
south.
30 birdie to 3030 to donate a bird bath to 30 birdies. You can either
Only
be part
thing
of the
is, I
problem,
don't
or you can be
know
with us, the Forest Foundation.
why. That's why. Okay, so this inner loop is going to cut down north-south on this side of this, the east side of this collector, and then the exterior loop is going to end up coming up here and cut down on the west side of that collector. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this, we're going to turn very quickly
Here's a little something to
down here. Let's drop one of those Jakarta stations. I'd rather not demo residential unless I have to, but what I could do, if I do it here, and then if I bring it north-south on this side instead of on the residential side, I reduce the noise factor, and then I can just push the exterior inner loop a little bit further that way. So rather than demoing these nice, beautiful, tall towers, we're going to put one right here where there's nothing zoned anyways. Then we're going to come down a block. Now we're back into residential here. There's a what looks like a medical facility, so that's not a bad place to place a metro. What is this? Okay, that's office. Okay, so let's demo that one instead. As I said at the outset, eminent domain is the rule of the day. This is not necessarily a realistic city building experience. Now, I want to take this all the way down south of this channel. And it might be good to find a way to place it right next to this park entrance. So I might want to do a little bit of playing around with the infrastructure here. If I were to add, what is this? So that's commercial. So if I were to, now I'm pretty sure this is a pedestrian. Yep, okay. Yes, so if I add a pedestrian street, whoops. What am I using here? It looks like I'm using the blue. So if I add a pedestrian street right here, I'm going to lose those 2 commercial entities, but that's okay. I'm not going to lose sleep over that. It actually will add connectivity to this little plaza here. We have a node now that's attached across the street. Does that have a light on it? Yes. You can see people are already using this. So now, I guess the big question is, do I want my metro here facing this or facing this? It might be better to have it face this little bluestone. Gonna lose some palm trees, I think. Put it right here. And now I'm gonna space a couple more in. We do have the center of this major superblock right here, so it wouldn't be a bad idea to have a station, say, right here. That's straight across the street from the college. And then another one. Now it looks like I'm getting ready to demo some more residential there. If I put one here, that's my service point, so I can't put it there. What is this? That's another residential building. I mean, it wouldn't be a bad choice to put it right here. I might have to do some move it magic here to make that work. Because I definitely don't want it like that. We're going to play some move it games here. If I grab this node, and this node, I'm going to lose some of this vegetation for a second. And then I line these up. Now, I can literally drop. I should be able... Oh, no, it won't let me. Okay, so I'm going to have to just do something different. And I did lose all my vegetation. Son of a gun. Okay, so we're going to play some magical games. I'm going to use Anarchy so I can put it here on top of the path. And then I'm going to use Move It to... Whoops. Thought I was going to use Move It. Drag this right over here. Well, I may have to get rid of that path anyways. Because I can't get at the node. I want this right here. Now, we've got that path covered with vegetation. Where was that path coming from anyways? What? I don't know what that path was there for anyways. That's interesting. I think maybe I had a T there? Let's see. Let's bring it this way. I don't know why I would have had that there. That doesn't make any sense. This is full of vegetation. That makes absolutely no sense. So let's just fill all this in again. No, what the heck? Try that again. I thought I had my curves on. Okay, and then we'll connect these. Now that's not okay, that's not quite where I wanted this, but I don't think it's a bad choice. I really wanted a line of stations along this collector, but there's no reason not to have a line of stations along this paseo, or maybe even along this one, because then I can have the other track will have stations along this route. So we have a nice little curve that's going to happen here. And then we'll just drop some stations in here. I'm not sure. Let's just look at our... So these are all housing. Well, there's going to be some noise involved with this. And we're going to lose people. Let's see. Why is this? Okay. I always forget to turn anarchy off. Is there a way to do this intelligently? So like that's, I think this is a good spot right here. Although that's not exactly where I said I was going with it. Needs to come here. Still gonna demo these houses, sadly. Now, how much noise do these produce anyways? bit. Now, is that a police station? What is that? Firehouse. Residence. I think I want to put one right here. Oh, right here, next to the park. Is that going to be too sharp a turn? Across the street from the park? What is this? It's a path. Okay, well let's... Oh, well, Okay, so that's... So let's put it right here. Will I lose my path? No, I just lose that one apartment. Now, let's... The game is too fast for me sometimes. I'm just gonna put in some trees there. Where are we going to turn north? We're going to turn north. We definitely want one that's right... What is that? Okay, that's the back side of the ball field. So we want one right next to the ball field. Either here on this side, or not going to work on that side. It might be better to have it here, right on the collector. And then, if I can figure out how to squeeze one in, right here. So we're going to lose one of those little cafes. And then we're going to drop this right here. So I'm spacing these stations very, very close to each other. I could be creating a problem for myself. Ooh, that's the wrong spot. Let's then move this somewhere else for just a moment. Bring this on the other side over here. And then we'll take this back where it was. Okay, now what's missing here? Okay, now, so we want to connect all this together. So I think I want... one more station right here. What is that? Those are all plazas. Okay, so we absolutely need a station positioned like right here. What's this? Sauna. There's all these amenities right here. So perfect spot. If I just move this. Drop it right there. And then come back to our stations. Right here. And then I think we're just going to go from here to here. And then we're going to put another station on this side.
That's why our cameras are the biggest on the market. Our shutters the loudest. Our
I need to figure out exactly
cameras aren't paperweights.
Where. It'd be nice to have it right next to that park gate again.
In fact, the most valuable camera is the one that you're afraid to take outside. Fault Tech. Only the best.
Pernu apparel. Italian leather.
Now, why do those
Italian
not look
threading.
like the same?
Pernu is Italian for jean jacket. We take the second best of Milan and with an appropriate markup bring it to you. Just because you don't have taste doesn't mean you shouldn't have pants. Pernu apparel. Clothes, but not quite.
Slope too steep.
This is your boy, Deep Thought, thanking you personally
work
for
here.
joining us at the Deep Focus channel.
Okay, so that's one loop. Let's start by just putting in a couple lines. And I like to use the biggest capacity trains, because then I can drop the number of trains on the track so we don't have too much queuing. Wouldn't have been clever if I'd had one right here. I think I may have to pause the game and add a station right there. Okay. And then, before we do anything, high capacity metro. Yep, 500. Oh, look at that. Holy smokes, look at that. Look at the demand. Look at the demand. That's beautiful. We're going to do another one going the other direction. Okay, now let's go in on that line. Oh, Lordy, look at all the people that are waiting. Oh, Lordy. Okay, so let's... So 500, 1,000. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I may have way too many cars on this. I can't put more than that. Let's see what happens. We may end up with queuing. Okay, what colors are these? These are green. So this is our interior north-south. So we're going to rename. Now line 1 was going clockwise. Interior north-south clock. And then interior north-south counter. Wait a minute. That's clockwise. That's counterclockwise. Now let's look at our traffic flow. Look at that. We've already almost matched the volume that I was pulling before. Now this is... Okay, so we don't have trains queuing yet. Holy smokes. As soon as we clear out the excess, I'll know how many extra cars I have that I don't really need. What I try to do is balance it, and we're only saving 64%. What in the heck? With 1,100 residents on this route, we're still only saving 64% of the car trips. As long as I don't have traffic jams here and queuing, then I may leave all these cars to run. That number may improve the next swing around. Okay, now let's look at the other one. So with 2 lines, I've already matched. I've already exceeded the volume of passengers that I was moving previously. That's pretty freaking cool. Okay, so now... So that's our interior north-south. Now, we're going to have another route that's kind of exterior to this. That's going to loop a little bit further out. The bottom end of that loop is going to make its way all the way down to this Beach Yard Boulevard. Come up this collector on the east side of the baseball stadium, and then curve back in. And then it's going to extend. Now, there's some redundancy here, but it's going to curve out this way. There's a major shopping center up here. There's lots of residential up here. And then it's going to come down this way. There's a longer line that's going to come through here. So that exterior loop is going to come down on this side. So I guess the only thing I'm right. I want some redundancy. See, so I may end up replacing some of these stations because I think these ones here will work better because then people can transfer if there's a better route that people can find transferring across the two tracks within the station, then that's why we want that here. So this may get moved a little bit. We'll put one right now. I was already talking about this before. I'm gonna put one. Should I put it right here? Nope, can't put it there. I'm gonna wreck my footbridge if I put it here. I don't know why it's not letting me. It's just because the I think it's just because the track is already in there. Real quick. Look at, oh my God, 3,600. Do we have queuing? Not like I'll have much control over it, because I've maxed out the number of cars. But those people are all going to get picked up. Nice. Okay, now let's see. This one. Okay, beautiful. All right, so now let's get back to laying track. So I'm gonna have to pause the game for this because I think the best option would be to try to put it right here, because then I don't have to disrupt my bridge here. So I'm gonna demo some of this track. Go find our station. And what are we conflicting with? Do you have a park here? Okay, so guess what? I'm going to use anarchy on this because it wouldn't be outside the realm of correspondence that you'd have a station right there at the corner of a park. See, that fits just fine. Now, the only problem is I can't move those trees inside the park. So that's kind of awkward. And then it might have been better to have it over here. But I just don't think I can get it. No, I can't get it underneath that bridge. And then the only other problem I have here is I got rid of my pedestrian crossing here. I probably need to replace that. So we're going to allow people to cross there. This might affect traffic flow. We're going to put a stoplight right there. Now, okay, this could be a little bit problematic. These are very close together. I think it'll be fine. Okay. Then this. Gonna have to redo my sloping. 16. Okay, I can set this running again. Hopefully I have it wrecked. They'll reset. They should be set on their own. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I don't know if this is the right location for this. It'd make so much more sense. Because this is going to be a very sharp turn to come up over here. I think it should be on the other side of the street. Okay, let's just try to place the tracks. So this is going to flare out over here. I'm gonna put.
At Akio, we've been making the best in mobile phones for over 20 years. How did we get there? By putting ringtones in every commercial that make you think your phone is ringing. Whether you have a new phone, an old phone, or just leave it on vibrate, we make sure you always hear your phone in our commercials. It's our way of saying, we hear you. So don't be silenced when opportunity calls, pick it up. It's for you.
We have here
Akio Mobile.
elementary school, perfect, and a park, and a child health center. Okay, so that is definitely a proper location for a metro.
For all of your work needs. There's no better place to be distracted than the Burned Bean Coffee Shop and Cafe. Our coffee technicians are trained to make a variety of coffees and sugary coffee-themed drinks just as you like it, all while generally making more noise than anyone could reasonably ignore. So drink up and let the productivity flow. Sippy sip, coffee fans. Burned Bean Coffee. Get it while it's hot. Due to recent court actions, we are required to warn against drinking of hot coffee.
And I don't know why I would need a station over here. I do think I should have a station over here.
It's your host, Deep Thought, coming back at you with the thought of the day, wherever you are and whatever you're doing.
I still can't figure out why. What is it? What is it about? Is that a bridge? I wonder if that road is constructed as a bridge.
Before you even realize, gather yourself
in
this moment and let the feeling be sweeter still.
I'm not sure why I cannot get
focus channel.
a station in there. I'm going to pull this down. Whoops. I think it would make so much more sense. Yes, there we go. Now. We're going to replace this again. Now, I just fouled up my roadbed. I mean, my riverbed. Okay, so that the only problem here then is that this might be a little bit steep. So if I bring this over here, that's less of a grade. And then good grief. Oh, I'm hitting my wrong key. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, that cleans that up. Now, on this side, is that bad? That's not pretty. sure when or how I fouled up my pedestrian bridge there. Now, we could bring this over. We need to move that pillar out. And then we're going to grab all these together again. And slide them back. And then that's actually not bad. And then we're going to bring this back across. Don't know what happened there. That's easily fixed. Go ahead and connect the rail in here first. Quick. Don't like that. Let's bring this over. What? No. Why? There we go. Now, we don't need anything right here. Just bring this straight over here. Units. So I'm wondering if maybe it makes sense to have a station right here. Either on this side, we've got a medical clinic, we have a park. Problem's gonna be how do I orient it? We have these workplaces, service points. So it might make sense to put it right here. Then that's really strange in terms of how we have to orient the track. So that's not going to work. I think if we put it like right here, I think this is a doable, this right here is a doable spot. So we're gonna demo this. And then we're gonna add it. Slope too steep. I had it there for a second. Oh, it's giving me green. It let me put it in. Whoa, why is it doing that? Now, what we could do is if we pedestrians here and then eliminate pedestrians there. And why do I have a U-turn there? I don't want trucks being able to take U-turns on this street. Do I have U-turns here? Nope. And then we put a traffic signal here. Okay, so now we'll have access right there. That's a significant access. Let's
saddle up in the mornings with Jimmy and the Stallion.
Oh,
the
I think
only
that'll be
morning show featuring
perfect.
DJ Jimmy Fries and a 4-year-old quarter horse named Clover.
This is Jimmy Fries coming to you from Studio.
So now this is going to turn and come out here. So I think the ideal location, there's a couple ideal locations. One should have a station here.
They'll play your favorite hits, give out great prizes, and laugh their way through your commute. Jimmy and the Stallion. Stable entertainment only on Cities Radio.
Does that look unusual?
The radio waves of my canvas, music is my
No, I don't think so.
This is deep thought with the Deep Focus channel.
Although I could slide it over a little bit to the right so that it lines up with the edge of the brick. I think that's more logical. And then it makes sense to have a station here somewhere, because we've got this park, we have this plaza, we have these office towers. This is a natural park space. So it makes sense to try to fit one in here. It's gonna have to be angled to make the turn of the track navigable. So if I have it, see, that's not gonna work. That be really tight. What is that now? That's an office tower also, I think. Which doesn't really make sense next to these commercial buildings. So what we could do is de-zone this. We don't need that many. We've got very minimal demand on industrial and offices. So if we eliminate this, drop a station right here, then could curve this around here. for that. That's just a weird... I don't know how realistic that is. I can make it slightly more realistic by bringing this station over here. Oh, yes, okay, that's fine. Except I'm right on a pillar. So we're going to move that pillar. See, I think that makes that turn a little bit more workable. Let's pull this here. It's still not the height of realism, but I think it's better. Okay, now this track is going to come down through here. So I think we're going to place... Whoops. Nope. So we have the mall. We have these plazas. We have an elementary school. Lots of residential density in here. We have a firehouse. We have an elementary school. A high school. So right here might be the most logical place. Especially for some reason since that's been de-zoned. Now, wasn't I going to do some foliage over here? Okay, back to it. And I hit another hour, time to take another break. But I may want to try to finish this real quick. Commercial, and that building is fully employed. Commercial. See, a part of me is loath to put a metro station in the midst of all these towers, but at the same time, what we've put in so far has really not impacted our noise levels that much. Let's look at our health. We're still at 100 health, 85 years lifespan. So the additional noise of these stations is not impacting the health of citizens. Oh, now we do have... Okay, so that might be a difficult turn. I don't think that's going to be overly challenging right there. What are we fighting with? Oh, it's a historical residence, that's why. I mean, if there's a metro station right on top of that little parking lot, I'm not going to lose any sleep because, except, it doesn't look very nice. It doesn't look right. Especially since there's a little buggy there parked. Maybe I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet and lose that building. And let it rezone. Why did it have to do that? Let's do this. And then we'll do that. And they're just going to experience noise. We are just going to take a nice, big, gentle loop. Then a not so... This is going to be difficult. Let's see. Maybe not. All right, now I think what I planned was all right, so we have this mini district here. We have this mini district here. And then we have this park here. We're going to bring this route along the outside of... Because I don't know what I'm going to do on the beach here yet. But I want to have accessibility along this collector. So it would make sense, I think, to have a station... like right here, because there's a park, there's a botanical garden, and I know there's space there. So let's drop, and that's close enough to the collector that people can walk. Now, we are conflicting. We're not conflicting over here. We're going to lose our fence. Is it? Oh, there we go. I had it. Let's add our fence back. I do think that's a perfect location for a metro station. We want to try to put one right here somewhere. Right. Gonna lose a building there. Didn't take long to come back though. What the heck? Okay, give me a few too many nodes. Okay. Now, we've got this district here. Like this, we've got coverage here. Wouldn't it have been clever if I had pulled this over here? But no, because I'd put that here because the college. So maybe there's a library there. We have our service points here. Maybe I slide it over here. On this, how do I do that? Ooh. Well, that's an interesting way to solve that problem. Is that... Okay, so anarchy's on, anarchy's off. I'm gonna lose that fence. If I have it right here, it's easy. That's a perfect location. I lose the fence. I don't lose the fence. The fence cuts right through the station. Let's see if I grab the node. And then drag the fence over here. Okay, that's a very bizarre place for a fence node. Let's just put it right there. Not sure why I didn't fix that sooner. We can actually move this all... Whoops. All the way out here now. I don't know if that tree makes sense right there anymore. doesn't seem like it's really interfering with that station. Okay. But now, I think this is perfect, because now we just do a nice little curve. I'm losing a lot of money. I didn't think these stations cost that much. So I may have to keep an eye on this. Maybe I charge for mass transit. Oh, you know what? I know what's going on. Let me see something here. Oh, wow. Okay, so before I put in mass transit, this park was making about $30,000 a week. Oh, so none of my Sims are walking across that park anymore. Well, for crying out loud. We are still winning baseball games. Oof, we are losing money big time. How many passengers do we have? Do we have a lot of queuing? Nope. Although those two trains are stacked up. Okay, it does appear I'm going to try cutting these back to 5 trains a line. And counterclockwise, because these are all empty enough. Slight improvement in car trips saved. Now, let's see. How much does it cost me to lay all this in?
We want you to trust us with your money.
Okay, so some of that could be the 15 grand I'm putting in every time I drop a station.
That's the plan, at least. Maybe that's too complicated for you. Imagine planting a money tree in the ground and watering it. Hold on. Imagine if you had a money pet and you fed it more money, and after digesting it would... okay. You want to go money fishing, so you use a little money to catch a big money. You know, just come in and talk to us. We have even more metaphors that allow us to avoid saying what we really do with your money. Banhammer Bank. Feed the money monster. Say cheese, it's cheese.
That's
we
a
get
service
paid by burgers and
point.
fries. All this week, in addition to our regular menu, try our all-you-can-eat signature sides, like our famous bowl full of melted cheese, served steamy and bubbling. It's the bottomless chubbler. Or our New Orleans-inspired pork sandwich, the Pig Cheesy. And our signature flagship, the spicy blue cheese top jalapeno cheese blucher. So hurry in and get them while they last. After all, why take a little bite when you can take a big bite?
It might come as a surprise to some of you, but the title of Deep Thought wasn't simply given to me. I had to earn it. Many days of study and meditation lie behind all the deep thoughts, and I claim the title with pride. It's tempting to attribute the success of others to luck or inborn talent, but in fact, every admirable achievement is backed by hours of practice and dedication. Don't assume that you're simply outclassed when you see the success of your peers. Take it as an inspiring reminder of what you will soon achieve. Always in your corner. This is
Why is it not letting me put stuff on the backside here? It is simply not allowing me to put to zone or to drop the station on the side of the road. Let's connect these two, and then I'm going to come over this side and figure this out for a sec. Yeah, see, that doesn't look very good. I want to see how high I could bring this up without screwing up the riverbed. Am I able to slope? Dang it, it's not going to let me. How do I get underground here? Oh, hold shift. Here we go. Can I slope this and maybe affect how this looks? All right, that's much better. Okay, we definitely want a station on this side of the ballpark also, because that serves this neighborhood as well. Think. Probably get away with putting something like right here. Now, this is a park. This will be a park. It's also a commercial zone. So we could put one right here. And then... I don't know why it's not letting me put stuff on the inside of this tree, inside of this road. Unless I just have a road that's not designed for... Except I may have toggled off all of my zoning. And that's why it's not letting me. There's a school, there are amenities right here, so this is actually not a bad spot right there. That's too close, maybe. I don't know why I got these three little rinky-dink buildings here. But we're gonna fix that. There we go. That's much better. Now. Okay, now let's put in some lines here. What's going on there? Why is it not letting me come across? Well, that's interesting. Okay, let's pause for a sec. What's going on? Did I use the wrong track? Why? It's not, it's conflicting with the road and the train track. Well, maybe I screwed up when I put this in. I put in 2. That's bizarre.
What does it feel like to drive a cloud?
Okay, we're gonna have to do
What
that
does it
over.
feel like to steer a river? What does it smell like to smell a mountain? At Jubilee, we're committed to letting you do the impossible. And now we've succeeded in letting you drive the undrivable. The Jubilee Dementia. The car engineers said shouldn't be made. Test drive one today and experience what scientists for decades claimed was beyond the realm of safe driving. Jubilee. Be reasonable or be fast.
If you're looking for that relaxed vibe, search no further. I'm Deep Thought, and this is the Deep Focus channel.
Okay, so we got those lines in. Let's change the color. Change the train. And then this is going to be exterior north-south. Counterclockwise. Whoops. And then this will be external north-south clockwise. Now, problem I'm gonna have is going forward is I'm gonna have to figure out how to recoup the cash that I'm losing. Already, these lines do not look quite as popular as the interior lines. But that's okay. Let's just see how it goes. Car trip saved 100% though. That's interesting. Now, I probably need to take a break here. I'm at an hour and a half on the session. Those are the two inner loops. The other loops are going to be lengthwise across the center of this urban core. So there will be some spots where I'm going to have to add some intersection points or drop the line below what's already there in order to make it fit. But I've nearly doubled the ridership. Now, something I could also think about doing is not making this free. We are at, what happens if 3,600 riders. If I go to policies, just out of curiosity, where's my city planning? High ticket prices and get rid of free public transport and see what happens. I don't know how I'm generating revenue here. I don't have any buses. Unless that's intercity buses? I've always kept public transit free, but if it's the difference between going bankrupt as a city, 3,700 riders, it's not affecting ridership at all. Okay, I think it's time for me to call it quits. I could end up doing work offline, but I'll try to do this in another stream. I want to let this run for a little while and see how this levels out. I also would like to see if this has any kind of impact on education levels and the ability of firms to find workers. Because those are the two solutions that I'm hoping will be solved partly by increasing mobility of cims around the city through mass transit. Haven't lost ridership at all. Looks like it's possibly turned around our financial situation, although not entirely. Baseball continues to win. I could try to put in a second stadium somewhere. Stations at sea. This station here, 186 passengers. 570 passengers on that station. Wow. Oh, this is not even on. Oh no, I didn't turn that on. Let's check all of these. That's a problem. That should increase ridership significantly. Oh, the mic was off. Didn't realize the mic was off. $33. Okay, I think they're all on. Still losing quite a bit of money. 4,300 passengers now. Holy smokes. I could have some queuing on those newer routes. Let's check this. Okay, this one's okay. So I've doubled my ridership, but I cannibalized my income from my parks. And I am... Oh, what's happened to my metro? See, this thing... There's a glitch in the system somewhere. It doesn't always show revenue. Now, let's also put this back on day, night, and weather. And then I think I'm just going to have to let this run for a little while. Doesn't look like this has helped commercial at all. Has it helped? Hasn't helped graduation rates of citizens. My revenue has disappeared. Okay, well, we're going to let this run for a little while, see how this plays out. If you have tuned in, I really appreciate you watching. This is a long stream. Thanks so much. This is Hubbub signing off.